Reporting on the royals, it's very strange because people say, well, why do you do so many stories on the ex-royals like Harry and Meghan? Well, that's because they're creating an absolute rumpus within the senior members of the British monarchy. They're still part of the deal. I mean, whatever you may think, they are now, their children at least, are included on the royal website. Even that came with a bit of a, shall we say, battle, did it not, But now there's a bigger problem looming, and it's a big, big story, this, that you'll read more about in the coming days. As ever, though, you're hearing it first and exclusive on this channel. So as ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Beautiful sunny day. Spring has sprung. Oh yes, allegedly. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're enjoying a bit of free vitamin D. We could all do with it, couldn't we, after the gloomy months, particularly over here in the United Kingdom, of winter. We've still got April showers to come, though. I know. You remember that song, don't you? Of course you do. That'll be stuck in your head all day now. When April showers come your way, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Who sang it, though? Let me know in the comments below. Back as ever to your Breaking Royal story. I think few of us could not have been more stunned and shocked at the sort of soap opera style of Harry and Meghan's Netflix deal. When you think about it, that particular docuseries was a really sort of poor soap opera affair. And you could see that the bottom line was there wasn't really that much interesting material. Even the director, Liz Garbus, was sourced to try and find some shocking pictures that allegedly put the ex-royals in danger. When it all emerged, there was no danger at all, was there? But again, that's not explained. It's just, well, that's our story. That's their narrative. One of the biggest shock factors, though, was this. If you recall this particular scene where Prince Harry, like a 10-year-old child, showing it to his elderly mother, basically saying, look what my brother sent me, this text. Of course, as we told you in a previous video, that particular text would not have been allowed to be shared legally, simply because it's against the law. I mean, there are private messages between two people. You have to get the consent of that other person if you wish to put it up on the screen. Amazing, really, that Netflix had the legal bash to do that. I think a lot of people were stunned that they didn't just flash it up and worry about the consequences later, given all those potholes that they presented previously. But now, according to a very good source, this happened. Bottom line is, you see, that Prince William, according to a very good source, has no recollection whatsoever of sending a text in that particular time frame. And this is pivotal to the story. As we've just mentioned, there are certain elements of that Netflix show that people simply do not recall in any shape or form. Now, this is interesting and a development himself, because obviously Prince William would remember sending messages to his brother. But according to a very good palace source, they already knew for that particular period how dangerous it was with communications, knowing the fact that everything was going to be filmed, put together, and at some point exposed. So again, the bigger question would be, and as ever, it's always the story that you look back at, how true was this particular scene in that particular docu-series? As ever, we have to say allegedly. You see, on the one side, Prince Harry knows that his elder brother, Prince William, cannot come out personally and say, I never sent it. They don't respond back to claims like that. It's people like myself that report on the royal beat that can find this particular information out. But the bottom line is, until we actually saw that text in its full from the sender, then there's truly no proof. So I would throw it open to you, our open court here in this wonderful community. Do you believe William sent Harry the text? Do you think it was fabricated? Or the bottom line is, was it inserted like so many things in the documentary to make it seem even more dramatic? As ever, allegedly, I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.